Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you are doing, you will be successful. In everyone's life, at some time, our inner fire goes out. It is then burst into flame by an encounter with another human being. We should all be thankful for those people who rekindle the inner spirit. At times our own light goes out and is rekindled by a spark from another person. Each of us is caused to think with deep gratitude of those who have lighted the flame within us. Sometimes our light goes out but is blown into flame by another human being. Each of us owes deepest thanks to those who have rekindled this light. I don't know what your destiny will be, but one thing I know, the only ones among you who will be really happy are those who will have sought and found how to serve. The purpose of human life is to serve, and to show compassion and the will to help others. Constant kindness can accomplish much. As the sun makes ice melt, kindness causes misunderstanding, mistrust, and hostility to evaporate. An optimist is a person who sees a green light everywhere, while a pessimist sees only the red stoplight. The truly wise person is colorblind. One who gains strength by overcoming obstacles possesses the only strength which can overcome adversity. The only ones among you who will be really happy are those who will have sought and found how to serve. Never say there is nothing beautiful in the world anymore. There is always something to make you wonder in the shape of a tree, the trembling of a leaf. Impart as much as you can of your spiritual being to those who are on the road with you, and accept as something precious what comes back to you from them. Life becomes harder for us when we live for others, but it also becomes richer and happier. The willow which bends to the tempest often escapes better than the oak which resists it, and so in great calamities, it sometimes happens that light and frivolous spirits recover their elasticity and presence of mind sooner than those of a loftier character. By having a reverence for life, we enter into a spiritual relation with the world. By practicing reverence for life, we become good, deep, and alive. Compassion, in which all ethics must take root, can only attain its full breadth and depth if it embraces all living creatures and does not limit itself to mankind. Seek always to do some good, somewhere. Every man has to seek in his own way to realize his true worth. You must give some time to your fellow man. For remember, you don't live in a world all your own. Your brothers are here too. The true worth of a man is not to be found in man himself, but in the colors and textures that come alive in others. Until he extends his circle of compassion to include all living things, man will not himself find peace. Man must cease attributing his problems to his environment and learn again to exercise his will, his personal responsibility in the realm of faith and morals. Anyone who proposes to do good must not expect people to roll stones out of his way, but must accept his lot calmly, even if they roll a few stones upon it. Let me give you a definition of ethics. It is good to maintain and further life. It is bad to damage and destroy life. Just as the wave cannot exist for itself, but is ever a part of the heaving surface of the ocean, so must I never live my life for itself, but always in the experience which is going on around me. One thing I know, the only ones among you who will be really happy are those who will have sought and found how to serve. A man is ethical only when life, as such, is sacred to him, that of plants and animals as that of his fellow men, and when he devotes himself helpfully to all life that is in need of help. I can do no other than be reverent before everything that is called life. I can do no other than to have compassion for all that is called life. That is the beginning and the foundation of all ethics. A man is truly ethical only when he obeys the compulsion to help all life which he is able to assist, and shrinks from injuring anything that lives. I wanted to be a doctor that I might be able to work without having to talk, because for years I had been giving myself out in words. As soon as man does not take his existence for granted, but beholds it as something unfathomably mysterious, thought begins. Day by day we should weigh what we have granted to the spirit of the world against what we have denied to the spirit of Jesus, in thought and especially in deed.